What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know, including why Rey Mysterio rejected to sign with WWE, and AEW trying to possibly steal him, a fired superstar is set to appear on Raw tonight, a storm is coming to the WWE, the SummerSlam venue has been confirmed, Ric Flair comments on WWE mishandling Roman Reigns, a new championship debuting, and Shayna is back on television, but it's not what you think. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into the news. Now our first story looks at why Rey Mysterio rejected to sign with WWE, and AEW is possibly trying to steal him. And big news coming in, as apparently Rey Mysterio is not only working without a contract in the WWE, but he's rejected to sign a new contract. Why? Well, it appears that money has been an issue keeping Rey from re-upping, but so far he's still staying with the WWE. During a recent episode of the Wrestling Observer Live, Dave Meltzer reported they've been using him on television for months. This didn't just happen this week. Now it's out, yeah, but I think his contract expired months ago. They worked under the basically, okay, I'll work out this eye program. You know, the original eye program when they took his eye out originally. I remember saying that if they don't reach a deal, that'll be him being written off. But since they brought him back, that's when the whole thing that my eye may be done, I guess it was completely forgotten, and I guess they thought he would sign, and then he didn't sign. At first glance, it would appear that WWE is taking a risk having Rey work a big program against Seth Rollins when he could walk out at any time. But you also have to consider Dominic is in the WWE, and were Mysterio to stiff the WWE, it would affect Dominic's career. As of course, if Rey walks out, what's the point in pushing Dominic? He's just too green yet. In any event, it appears there may be a resolution to the situation, but not one you'd expect, as AEW has their eye on him. Dave Meltzer discussed the situation on the Wrestling Observer Radio, saying, "The favourite is Mysterio staying in WWE, but the fact that he's not signed and they've got a number that they want, and he's got a number that he wants, and the reality is that they've not met his number, and he's not agreeing to their number, that would tell me it's amendable to someone else's number if someone else is going to match the number or match the circumstances." The big question is whether Rey feels Dominic's WWE career would be ruined if he left the WWE for AEW. Meltzer further observed, "The one thing is that you never know with Vince. If it were me and I were in Rey's shoes, as far as his own career and his own push, and now we're talking about Dominic, I would be more confident with a push in AEW than I would in WWE and being a top guy and not being forgotten as well." Rey Mysterio is 45 years old, and it's likely he's more concerned with his son's career than he is with the remainder of his wrestling career. Whether there's talk of Rey enjoying a bigger push in AEW, he's had a good push in the WWE over the last year for someone at such a late stage in their career, and someone who's also been known to be injury prone. Rey would be a big addition for any promotion he works in, but any negotiations with AEW are likely just a way to increase the chances of the WWE meeting his contract demands. But what do you guys think? Should Rey stick with the WWE, or should he try a run in AEW, possibly taking Dominic with him? Next up, a fired superstar is set to appear on Raw tonight. Yeah, it's been reported from PW Insider that Heath Slater will be on Raw this week. They noted, Slater is still technically under WWE contract as he's within the 90-day window and would be free and clear to wrestle elsewhere around 18th July unless Miller and WWE agree to terms on a return. Now there's no information on what Heath could be doing tonight, but this is massive. Yes, technically Heath Slater can still appear in Impact Wrestling on July 18th, but this could lead to Slater continuing his tenure with the WWE. We can't wait to see what WWE has in store for him tonight. Next up, unfortunately, it looks like Shayna Baszler's push is completely done. Now Shayna Baszler has been missing in action for the most part since her failed bid to win the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase, with rumour having it that Vince McMahon stopped her push because he doesn't know what to do with her. Now it appears Shayna is returning, but not exactly in a big way. According to PW Insider, rumour has it that Baszler appeared at the Performance Center to tape a match for Main Event. Not exactly the place where legends are born. Now we all know her career is not finished in Main Event, but when you look at the circumstances of Ricochet, who wrestled on Main Event recently, he hasn't been doing much lately, has he? His push is also dead in the water. Could this be the final nail for Shayna Baszler? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Extreme Rules name changed again? Now it looks as if the WWE still hasn't figured out what it wants to call this year's Extreme Rules pay-per-view, as the show formerly titled Extreme Rules The Horror Show is now The Horror Show at Extreme Rules. At a time when ratings are at an all-time low, it's refreshing to see the WWE fixing things with bold decisions like this. But whilst we're on the subject of Extreme Rules, there's going to be an eye-popping stipulation. Now it appears that Rey Mysterio's match against Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules is about to be as brutal as they come, with Figure 4 Online reporting the two foes will complete in an eye-for-an-eye match. The stipulation is just what it sounds like. The winner will be the person who takes out the opponent's eye. We might have to classify this one as a wild rumor because this match's inherent brutality flies against the WWE's PG rating. While the promotion may be upping the violence for Extreme Rules, such a match would be a big change for the WWE. Next up, the SummerSlam location has been confirmed. As discussed in a previous news video, it looks as if SummerSlam will be held at the WWE Performance Center. But now, PW Insider's Mike Johnson is reporting, while an official announcement has not been made yet, World Wrestling Entertainment will hold the 2020 SummerSlam pay-per-view from the Performance Center on Sunday, 23rd August. You may recall the event was scheduled for Boston, Massachusetts, until Boston Mayor Marty Walsh ordered a no large gatherings for the remainder of the summer. Next up, a storm is coming to the WWE. Yeah, a storm is coming to the WWE and it looks to be a big one. No, we aren't talking about James Storm, who worked a few dates in NXT before deciding to pass on a WWE career, but the havoc unleashed on the company by the superstars released on the 15th April, we'll be able to discuss the company on 15th July. Recently, Matt Cardona, who worked in the WWE as Zack Ryder, tweeted, "In 13 days, a bunch of super talented, pissed off and hungry wrestlers are going to be unleashed." Not too long ago, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows promised they'd open up about their WWE careers as soon as 15th July arrived, and it's likely we'll be hearing from many other performers. Even better, we may see some of the released wrestlers get a chance to showcase their skills in other promotions, including AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, or Impact. We can't wait to see who is going where and what information they may release. Next up, Ric Flair comments on how the WWE mishandled Roman Reigns after WrestleMania 33. Ric Flair has seen it all during his 5 decades in the ring, so when he saw Roman Reigns defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania 33, he knew he'd seen something with considerable potential. In an exclusive interview with Metro's Alistair McGeorge, the Nature Boy discussed why the WWE blew a big opportunity after the Big Dog defeated Taker, seemingly ending his career. All I thought about was, god dang, Roman just got the hottest tag in the history of the business. To me, when Mark hauled up his stuff, put it in the middle of the ring and walked out, the next day on Raw, Roman couldn't talk. I thought to myself, man, I've been in a lot of my life, but if I had that hot tag, brother, I could have rode that forever. I don't know what happened, but that was the hottest tag in the history of the business. That's made the thing with Brock beating him pale in terms of emotion. Whether the WWE wanted Roman to turn heel after he said this is my yard or just booked him more aggressively, there's little doubt Flair is right about the WWE dropping the ball with Reigns' big win. Next up, the WWE is debuting a new version of the United States Championship. Finally, after several years, it appears the WWE is finally going to unveil its new edition of the United States Championship belt tonight on Raw. According to WrestleVotes, the long-awaited debut of the new United States Championship title will take place tonight on Raw. Sources said the belt has a clean yet prestigious look to it. WrestleVotes also tweeted with a follow-up saying that the title has a bigger plate style, similar to the World/Universal Blackstrap. Eagle featured prominently. Sounds very interesting and yet very classy at the same time. What do you guys think? Do you think the United States Championship needed to be changed? After all, just remember the adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Some people may feel that the United States Championship didn't need to be changed, as it still looks good after all these years. This is the latest belt to get a makeover, and knowing the collector's market for replica belts, this one will likely pop some sales for the WWE. Next up, people were concerned with Drake Maverick's health after a strange tweet. Now, a recent tweet from Drake Maverick's account had some fans very worried. The original tweet posted on Maverick's Twitter account read, "It's Renee. Drake James is in safe hands being checked over thoroughly by doctors soon. Thanks to all that no idea what that means. It's got a number of fans worried as to why he's being checked over doctors, even some thinking that he had COVID-19. However, Drake posted a tweet to let his fans know everything was okay. I've just woke up to a lot of people worried. I have no fear, I think somebody was just playing silly buggers with my Twitter. All is well. Now, if you're not familiar with the term silly buggers, it just means being stupid. But it's good to know that Drake was okay. And finally, Sarah Logan's big announcement. Last but not least, Sarah Logan has made her big announcement as promised. The former WWE superstar and her husband Raymond Rowe, who performs in the WWE as Eric, one half of the Viking Raiders, appeared on Logan's The Wild and Free TV show and announced Sarah is pregnant. This is Sarah and Raymond's first child, so congratulations to the two from Wrestlelamia, yet another wrestling couple about to embark on the journey of parenthood. But there you have it guys, the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.